RIS assisted beam forming and RIS assisted broadcasting. A is RIS assisted beam forming. RIS assisted beam forming. Access point. Dynamic blockers. Fixed blocker. Move. Mobile user. B. RIS assisted broadcasting. Broadcasting. Assist mobile user access point. Mobile 1, 2 and M user. This is fixed blocker. Dynamic blockers. RIS assisted beam forming scenario is when a single transmitter communicates with a single transmitter transmitter communication with an RX through RIS. That is single transmitter communicates with an RX. For example, this is transmitter, this is receiver, through RIS. Through RIS. The transmitter and the receiver are equipped, or TX, RX are equipped with multiple antennas and can perform analog, hybrid, digital beamforming based on the number of available RF chains. Additionally, RIS consists of a number of unit cells. This is number of unit cells. These all are unit cells. Each unit cell can independent phase shift the incident EM wave, electromagnetic wave. Phase shift. Okay. Each unit cell can independently phase shift the inside EM wave. The signals reflected by all the unit cells of the RIS to the receiver are aligned in phase in order to enhance the received signal power. The signals reflected by all the unit cells reflects all the unit cells, all the unit cells are the reflected by all the unit cells of the RIS to the RX. RIS to receiver signal are aligned in phase in order to enhance the signal received signal power. Aligned in phase. Aligned in phase. This is aligned in phase. Okay. Aligned in phase in order to enhance the received signal power. In other words, the RIS can operate as an analog beam former. RIS can operate as an analog beam former. Whose characteristics depend on the RIS unit cell dimensions. Characteristics depend on the RIS unit cell dimensions, radiation pattern and number. Unit cell dimensions, radiation patterns and number. when UE initially refused access to the RAS. UE initially refused to the RAS assisted system, and initial access procedure needs to begin in order to for the RAS to the acquire knowledge concerning the TX, RAS and RAS receiver channels, and to decide which unit cell should be turned on and turned on or turned off. However, conventional RAS success are passive units without any sensing capabilities. Thus, channel estimation is not an easy task. A possible approach to channel estimation might be divide the total estimation time into a number of periods. During each period, a different subset of unit cells will be on, while all other unit cells subsets will be off. Energy deduction will be performed at the RF in order to determine the optimum RAS configuration. The main problem of such an approach is that as the number of unit cells increases, the channel estimation time also increases. Inspired by this scenario motivates the use of machine learning approaches that may limit the initial setup latency. The indoor wireless environment constantly changes due to the existence of dynamic blockers and UE movement. As a result, the RIS should be continuously fed with new configuration. Configuration parameters in order to provide almost an uninterrupted connectivity with almost zero adaptation latency. As in the initial access case, the use of exhaustive such approaches would result in unacceptably high latency. Therefore, ML-based approaches need to be introduced. Apart from latency, these approaches need to guarantee high reliability by minimizing the beam misalignment and the probability of blockage. The RIS assisted broadcasting, that is this one, RIS assisted broadcasting. Here, coming here, then going. Here also, here all are their mobile user connected to access point. Here connected same here also how many mobiles access users are connecting in phase. The RIS assisted broadcasting scenario, a single AP is used to serve several UEs through RIS. Single AP, single access point. A single AP is used to serve several UEs through RIS. This setup can be used for both uplink and downlink applications. Especially a possible application in the downlink might be for scenario in which the same content needs to be delivered to several UEs. We assume that the AP and the nth UE can perform analog, hybrid, or digital beamforming based on the number of RF chains. Additionally, RIS consists of a number of similar unit cells. Both the AP and the UEs point at the RIS. Initial access and localization procedures are performed for each UE in order to for the AP to acquire knowledge concerning the UE positions and channels. As in the previous scenario, this procedure will require the use of machine language (ML). Next, a clustering problem is formulated and solved by the AP access point. The solution of this problem is the RIS configuration that determines the RIS off-power bandwidth. This setup is of high interest since it can be enable access schemes such as frequency division, multiple access FDMA and non-orthogonal multiple access NOMA. Okay. The deployment scenarios. To realize this vision, the present discussion is focused on carefully devised deployment architectures which reflects the P5G requirements and expectations as described in figure 3.4. Here, reconfigurable service development scenarios. Here, this is D-band link, mobile access link, below 100 gigahertz, small cell, base station, remote radio head, RIS, antenna, fiber link, data link, lamp post, baseband unit. And in first one, here D-link, this yellow color mobile access link below 100 gigahertz. Here indoor environment, moving obstacle, beam forming gas, broadcasting case, fixed obstacle, here bus stop, trolleys, here failed remote radio head, flying drone with attached remote radio head, ad hoc deployed drone acting as the as repeater carrying a D-band transceiver, failed node acting as repeater. Yeah, long term. First one is long range route flap, point to point peg hauling, use case 1. Yeah, one is this one. 2, this is street level point to point and point to multi-point peg hauling, use case 1. 2, this one. 3, street level point to point and point to multi-point front hauling, use case 1. 3. This is and then